Hey guys, how's it going? I'm MegaGWolf and welcome back to the Sonic Hack Showcase. And this hack is something a bit special, purely because it's not a repeat of an episode I've done in the past. Yay! About bloody time. Brought to you by Red Hot Sonic, which is appropriate considering everywhere you're seeing Sonic as a red version of himself. He even likes red so much, he changed the intro there. We're playing Sonic 2 Recreation, Part 1 of 255 episodes. Okay, I actually have no idea how many he plans to make, but apparently this is part 1. We get thrown straight into a level selection, although I'm going to quickly jump into the menus to say there's quite a lot of characters you can be here. You can be Sonic alone, Tails alone, Knuckles alone. You can be Sonic and Knuckles, which I thought was a weird combination. You can apparently also choose if you want the entire game to seem like it's underwater. I don't know why that's an awesome effect, but it is. And of course, the other stages are blocked off to you, so we'll go into Stage 1, the West Bay Zone. And of course, the first thing you'll notice, if you're anything like me, is the massive graphics change. Seems to have gone for a very Sonic Advanced style. It does have a slight stylized feeling to it, considering the advanced sprites were so big, but it makes it a bold level design. Quite colourful as well, which is nice. Of course, I like my colours. But the art, custom or not, is very well implemented. And the music goes for a nice, relaxing, mellow feel, which is cool because we're on a beach, and I guess that's kind of the way beaches are meant to be portrayed, I suppose. Don't get me wrong, I like me some excitable music when it comes to Sonic games, but right on the first level, not always appropriate. I could just imagine how that would go. Now, just load up the level and... yeah, it doesn't work so... who am I kidding? That worked great, but I'm just saying. So it is nice to hear some fairly mellow tracks, and this is pretty much a thing that happens throughout the game until the last zone when it then picks it up a bit. Overall, very good presentation with good art and music. And of course, what accompanies these are level design. And I actually have to say that's probably one of the things I'm not overly fond of with this hack. Now that's not to say the entire thing is just flat out bad, there are some good level design choices, but then there are what I like to often call dick moves. Now I'll admit I'm not the best Sonic player, I never have been. Anyone who's ever been to a stream of me playing a Sonic game knows that already. But I can generally tell the difference between when I'm being just a bad player to when the game is designed for that spring to push you into that enemy or something like that. I suppose that adds a layer of difficulty in its own way. The thing is, even though they are there and they effectively, hit you cheaply, I guess, it doesn't kill you, because I found that I go through the game having a nice amount of lives, and that could just be because of the decent placement or the amount of rings that are everywhere, and the fact that you can get extra lives quite nicely. There are quite a few hidden around in areas that you can access. It's really a bit of a mixed bag. One of the main key elements that has been changed are the boss fights. Probably one of my favourite changes, actually. I think I'll use the boss from Runway Zone. Runway Zone. I don't know why, that's difficult for me to say. I don't know, if I tried to say that a few times fast, I'd probably just... Just for the record, this is probably my favourite zone, purely because the music, again, really nice to listen to, very mellow, I just love it. It's just got this nice feeling to it. Really fits the Sonic style. And I think I like this zone the most when it comes to its actual art design. It's all nice and mysterious and crystally and quite colourful. And I'd probably say that this stage's level design is the best of all of them, because it's very explorative, and especially there's a little trick on the second act, which, if you don't catch on right away, might seem like you're doing something wrong. I don't understand what is happening here. I just keep running and I don't seem to be getting anywhere. Why does this loop seem like the other loops that I've looped around? This is a weird place. So yeah, this is why I really enjoy this stage, but the main reason I think that the boss is a good way to show off the custom bosses here is because this is probably the most creative boss within the game. Oh man, I just jump in here and oh my god, there's an Eggman in the sky. What is this Eggman gonna do? Oh, he's firing the red balls that I need to jump on to make him into yellow balls and they attack him. It is good, boss. It is different. And as you can see in the bottom right corner, there's also a lives counter for him to tell you how many hits he has left. I wish more hacks did this, or I wish the official games did this, even though it's, I don't know, pretty easy to tell how many hits there are generally. It's usually not much different. Just a neat feature, I suppose. And yes, this is my favourite boss. The balls get quicker, he starts being a bit of a bitch, and when he gets to 8 hits, he goes into pissy boss mode, which is always fun. All the bosses do that, but I would definitely recommend you try this hack out yourself to see what the other bosses are like, because it'll throw you some curveballs, let me tell you. Anyway, that has been Sonic 2 Recreation by Red Hot Sonic. I'm MegaGWolf, and I'll see you on the next Sonic Hack Showcase. Throw us a like if you've enjoyed this episode, and I shall see you around. Okay, thanks, bye.